So sustainability then, you must have seen in government policies then, these pillars or priorities and different dimensions of sustainability. And we can get hung up, is it 3 elements, is it 4 elements, if it's 5 elements, where we talk about different dimensions and pillars and priorities. But essentially, as Fiona told us, it's about the social, community dimension of sustainability. It's about environment, natural resources, it's about financial and economic considerations. And so that's actually enshrined in our government policies. So we try and give some logic, some structured approach to this thing called sustainability. How do you actually apply sustainability in some sort of structured way? So the first thing that we try and do then is to actually look at how to set a framework of sustainability objectives around the whole sustainability agenda. Then, as we've heard already, this sort of plan, do, check, act gives us a logic, a system that we can follow that allows us to take sustainability step by step through everything that is events indeed. What we're very pleased to see is that Live Nation has really taken on board the whole BS 8901 standard, has actually embraced it, and it's not only applied it at Live Earth, but has now adopted it as a sort of a backbone to its whole sustainability strategy. What you can see there in terms of the Live Earth event itself, first of all, you have to think about what you can control, what you can influence. So actually, Wembley's actually been pretty well designed. It was a pretty environmentally friendly stadium and venue as it goes anyway, if you get into the detail. We also look particularly then at what areas that could be controlled and in terms of decisions around procurement of materials, particularly in terms of not just fabric for stage and set, etc., but also in terms of power supply. So again, the question was asked, well, what difference did you make? It's actually quite an interesting question to think about, in a sense, what improvement can we make by thinking in a more sustainable way? And it's such a very nice process to capture and quantify that. It actually gives you a sense of return on your investment. And so this is actually not us talking, this is actually the nice people at Live Nation. This gives us a focus for our ongoing work on sustainability. Provides a great point of reference and a way for us to manage the ideas that we came up with. They also go on to say that the earlier you get involved in working with suppliers, so much the better. And I think it's a very key point. And Fiona made the point about having 2 months to help sort of get up to speed in terms of the Manchester International Festival. Really key to make a start early. The experience of working with the standard opened up our eyes. Each year we can now set targets and look to improve things on an annual basis. So we talked at the outset about objectives and targets and how to capture performance. If you capture performance, you can capture the gains. Does it impede creativity? Well, in terms of our discussions with people that have trialled this, and others must make their own comments, we've actually found it's been a stimulus to creativity because, in a sense, it makes you think about the different issues, makes you think in a different way. And so what we've heard also is that whereas a lot of this seems common sense, having a standard in place is actually a driver for change, a driver that actually encourages folks to think about the sustainability issues that otherwise might get taken for granted. An issue of funding. You know, this does cost money, but hopefully if you do it wisely and smartly, you can actually save money. If you can be more energy efficient, have less waste for disposal, have better arrangements with your contractors, better contracts with your employees, reuse of equipment and facilities as appropriate, you can actually save money. And so why not turn sustainability into a cost-saving exercise?